What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be talking about part 2, basically my delivery. Since it's been a long time, not a long time, but last time I said I was gonna record it and tell you guys. So here I is. Okay, back. We're gonna go start from when I got an epidural. No, let's stop. Let's stop. So they told me that I was gonna have a C-section because the baby wasn't moving and it was gonna be danger if I push. So that's when I started crying. Like, I didn't cry for nothing else, but they said C-section, you gotta get cut. I said, oh my god, not play. But I was crying though, like for real. I didn't cry for nothing. Oh, I cried for the IV to get in my arm, but that's about it. So they said I was gonna get a C-section, so they gotta pop my water bag. They told me they gotta pop my water bag. They gotta give me a I gotta get an epidural, and I gotta get a catheter. So they popped the water bag first, and I was like, ooh, and I was laughing because it was like, it felt like warm water. If you had your water bag popped before, or yours popped, mine felt like warm water. So I was laughing, it tickled. So my mom was like, ugh, why you laughing? It ain't funny. I was like, girl, is it your pregnancy or mine? Come on. So then after that, they said, do I have to use the bathroom? Or was it before? I don't know. Either way, they told me that I had to use the bathroom before they put the catheter in. So I was like, did I use the bathroom? I don't even remember. No, I did. I used the bathroom. And all was coming out was like, the mucus was still coming out. And so I peed. But they was like asking me if I had to use the bathroom so I could shit. That's when they really was asking me for. Because catheter, I ain't gonna get into that. But so I used the bathroom. Then I got back on the bed because I had all these stuff attached to me. And so they put the catheter in. That was not funny. Not at all. Girl, I said, oh no. I was like, because all my family members was up in there. They was already getting on my damn nerves. Not all of them, but some of them was already getting on my nerves. Like, shut up. So I was like, I was taking it like a G. But that hurted. I ain't gonna lie, that hurt. So I got the catheter, and then they said who's gonna be the room for me to get my C-section because only one person can go inside. So it was my baby daddy. So they told me he had to get suited up, and they was gonna transfer us to another room where they do C-sections at. So they put me on another. Did they put me on another bed, or they kept me on that bed? Either way, I was on the bed, and they took me out the room I was in like all day. Like, oh my god, what was it? I was in basically 3 rooms altogether. So this is the second room I was in. I was there from like, I got to that room at like 5 o'clock. Yeah, because the sun was setting. It was like 5 o'clock. So I got to that room, and then, so once it's time for the C-section, they was moving me room, so they put on my stuff, and they rolled in the little water, what is that? The IV thing. So we roll in, we go into the room. My mom was like, don't be scared, Yvonne, don't be scared. I'm like, really? You never, did you get cut? You're talking about don't be scared. Bitch, I was ready to push. I didn't want to get cut. No. So they were taking me to the room, and they was like, okay, so you're gonna get your epidural. So if you know what epidural is, I'll put like a little definition right there. Epidural. And then I was scared for that part because I heard that part hurt because it's going in your spine. So, and then I had some long nails, like they was longer than this, and they was mine. They was some long nails. So I already know I was gonna be scared, and I looked like somebody to hold my hand or something, because you have to like sit a certain way so they can put it in your spine. So, and then my boyfriend couldn't come inside the room yet. So I was like, what am I supposed to do? So the my nurse came, and she's like, okay, I'll hold your hand. She's like, just put your hands on my shoulders, put your hands on my shoulders. She had scratched like nail marks all right here because I was digging in her skin. Because that hurt, and you don't want to move because you could get paralyzed. Like, who told them to do this to me? No. Because I was ready to push natural. Because I wasn't feeling any pain anyway. So I was ready to push. Shimmy. So they gave me the epidural and I was crying. Like, I didn't cry because you can't move, and I like dramatic when I cry, like so I was like so I was crying. And then my boyfriend finally got to come in, and so once they did the epidural, they moved me to this other table. This table, my boy, this table was like this big. Who getting on that? I know I'm skinny, but I felt like I was huge and I was pregnant. Like, why would y'all put me on that small ass table? What that's gonna hold? Not me. Because I like to be comfortable. So they put me on this little bitty table. Like, I'm telling you, the table was like this. Wow. This right here. Imagine me pregnant on the table like this. Laying down. On the table, right? So, and then my boyfriend finally came in. They was putting the oxygen on my face, preparing a little baby section, a little warmer, and I was awake for that part. I was awake, and then it was like I kind of blacked out low key when I laid down and they put the oxygen on me for a few seconds. I like blacked out. They were starting to prep my stomach for it to get cut. Like, they wipe it in, they put in a sheet up above you. So all I remember was I seen the light. He put the light on and he was about to start cutting. I seen the knife in his hand, bitch. Like I was a whole little piggy. Baby, no. I wasn't ready for all that. So that's all I remember, and I was like laid down. So basically like this. And I'm looking. And my eyes could barely stay open because of the, what the fuck was they giving me? Bitch, I don't know. I could have been dead by now. I don't even know what the fuck they was giving me. But whatever, the little oxygen mask, I had that on. So I'm laying there, so I could, epidural, it takes, I guess, a few minutes to wear up. So I started feeling from my feet first. Yeah, from like my feet, and as it, like, time progressed, like 10 minutes, time progressed, it was like slowly rising up, and it was numb all the way to here, like under my boobs, literally was numb. I mean, my boobs was already, when you're pregnant, they feel numb anyway. So maybe my boobs was numb, but everything else was numb. Like, you could feel it, but you don't feel pain. You basically feel like if you rub your hand like that, and not even that, like very lightly. That's what I could feel. So I could feel it when he was cutting it, and I was awake. And then my baby daddy was just like, he was like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "I think I'm about to die on this table." That's all I can think about, because I used to watch movies and people be dying and giving birth. So that was like, I'm about to die on this table. And then I remember I closed my eyes. He was looking at me. I was laying on the table. They finally put the sheet all the way up. And then they put the mask on my face. I already had the mask on my face. And then all I remember is they put the curtain up all the way. I felt the cutting. I low-key blacked out or went to sleep, either one, but I was out, bitch. I was out. Period. Out. So all I remember is he looked at me, and I looked at him, and I remember I said, "I'm gonna die on this table." So then after that, what happened? But then I blacked out or went to sleep, either one, bitch. I don't know. And then it didn't seem like that long of a time, because I closed my eyes and it felt like I just blinked basically, and then all I heard was wee, wee, wee. So the baby was out, and then they put him on my face, and I was like, oh. But my eyes was like this. So like I could barely see him. I could barely keep my eyes open. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I remember they put the sheet down. They started to clean the baby. Like, from an angle, I could see the baby. Like, I have my eyes, because I can hear him. So my eyes are halfway open, because that's as much as I can open them. So I'm looking at him. My boyfriend over there standing. They cleaning him. He cut the umbilical cord. They cleaned him off. And then what happened after that? After that, I went to sleep on that little bitty table. Yes, I did. Yes, sir. So, so I don't really know what happened after that. Yeah. So after that, they was cleaning. I know they, did they stitch me up in there? I think they did stitch me up while I was still in that, the C-section room. So I think they sewed me up, and I had 15 staples. 15. And I still have them to this day. If I got a picture, I think it's 15. Is it 15 or 12? I think it's 15. I still got it all. I made like this little poster for my baby, and I'll put a picture so y'all can see at the end of the story, okay? And then so they put the staples and stuff. I didn't feel none of that, because I was like halfway asleep. I could hear everything going on. I could hear it, but my eyes could not open. So I was in that. But bitch, I was not alert. So that happened. And then I remember they was like, okay, moving rooms. So they had the baby. Was I holding the baby? I don't think I was holding the baby. The baby was in the little cart thing. My baby was in the little cart thing. So they moved me back to, they moved me to the other room. In this room, you have to wait for you to get your actual room that you're gonna sleep in. So I was waiting in that room. And I remember they was like, you wanna hold them? Cause I was up now. It felt like it was like 10 minutes after everything, they cleaned the baby and stuff. So it was like 10 minutes. And I'm like, I'm up now because my family in there and they talking so I can hear it. And I'm up now. My eyes are open. I'm gonna show a picture of that too. And then they gave me the baby and I was holding them. And I was looking wild. After that happened, then we finally got moved to a room. I think I was asleep on the way there too. Yeah. I was just going in and out of sleep. I was tired. No, but I do remember once I took that picture, I looked at the nurse and I said, can I get something to drink? Because, I don't know, I was so thirsty after that. I was so thirsty. And then guess what? After a C-section, you can't drink nothing for 2 hours. Oh my God. So I haven't ate all day. Remind y'all, I haven't ate all day. But it's a whole new day already. It's a whole new day. It's a whole new day. I haven't ate. I haven't drunk nothing since before I got that catheter in. And that was at like 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. So they said 2 hours. I'm like, oh my God. And so on the way, and I don't even get it because on the way to my actual room, I still was asking over and over and over again. I don't care because I was thirsty. Like, I don't know about it again. I think this is like. And so when I finally got to my room, I asked her again. She's like, Yvonne, I know you're thirsty. I know you're thirsty. You just have to wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just take a nap. And once you're over your nap, you'll be able to get something to drink. I'm like, all right. I'm tired anyway. I mean, I'm thirsty and I'm tired, but what else can I do? I can't have nothing to drink. So, they get it. I'm in my final room and I'm knocked out. The baby knocked out. I'm knocked out. My boyfriend take a wild picture of me looking crazy. Legs all open. Oh, I'm sorry. So then I'm asleep, and then like I think like 3 hours passed, or like 4 hours passed, like 34 hours passed, and I wake up and there I have something to drink. But you only can have something to drink. You can't have nothing to eat. Nothing to eat. They give you apple juice, or like the little cartons, apple juice. What did they give me? Apple juice, cranberry juice, and water. I drank all that. Period. I don't give a fuck. I was thirsty. I drank all that. And then I still wanted some more. And they was like, no, you have to slow down. So I was like, all right. So then now we're at, it's the 23rd because Amari was born. It's still the 23rd or the 24th. I really don't remember. I wasn't keeping tabs on the date and times. But it's the next day, I know that. So it's the next day. And then they bring me, so once you have a C-section, you're on a liquid diet. A liquid diet. If you know me, bitch, I am a meatitarian. Meatitarian. If you don't know what meatitarian is, meatitarian means you need to eat meat in every meal, okay? I'm bony, but I eat, okay? I was starving. So I'm on liquid diet. They got me some soup. Mind you, remember, liquid diet. So there's nothing in the soup. There's not even noodles in the soup. It's only the liquid. I said, and how am I supposed to get filled off of that? It's like, it will fill you up. It'll fill you up. So I drank it. I drank the soup basically because you can't eat it. Drank the soup. Drank my apple juice. Drank my water. No, I didn't have apple juice. I had the soup, Jello, icy, like a little icy, and water. I did all of that. I didn't eat all the soup because I don't know, it felt weird. But I ate everything else. And guess what? 5 minutes later, threw it all up. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I'm like, I'm so hungry. And then I just went to sleep. So, then after that night, so we on the next day, right? So that night of the next day, they give you you have to drink prune juice, or it's like warmed up prune juice, something like that, because so you had a C-section, you have to make sure your bowels move before you can be able to go home. Girl, I would never thought it would be so hard. Have you ever been constipated? That ain't nothing. Get a C-section. Get a C-section and try to dookie. Next day. But I was already walking the next day because my baby had got his what is it called? What is it called? With the little wee wee. He got circumcised. There you go. He got circumcised. So they was like, oh, mommy, do you want to go to the room? My boyfriend is the one that wanted it done. I really didn't care, but he wanted it done, so the schedule was for the next day. He was 1 day old or 2 days old, so and the room was like right around the corner. So I'm like, yeah. They was like, mom, you want to walk? I'm like, yeah, I want to walk. I don't want to sit in here. So I walked, and they were surprised I was walking because there was a lady across from me. She was an older lady too. She was like 35, and I was 16. No, I wasn't 16. Was I 16? 17. I was 17. I was 17. I was 17. So they were surprised that I was up, because the teens usually be complaining and want to lay there and not do nothing because they want you to walk. You don't have to walk the second day, the day after you had your kid, but they want you to be able to walk. So I was walking, and then after I came back, they gave me my baby had his circumcision, and I did not want to go in the room. No, I did not. I stand outside. You know, like if you go watch the movies and they show the little windows with the babies. I was watching from outside the window. My boyfriend, Uno one, was inside while he got it done, and I couldn't even watch it. It was like weird. It was nasty, like getting your penis cut. But it was kind of far. It was a lot of distance between the window and where they was at, so I couldn't really see that much anyway. I could just hear him crying. I mean, it was normal because he a newborn. So that happened. Then I walked like 3 laps around the little lobby of my floor, and I went back to my room, and then that's when I got my food. Now I got actual food, but this time it's just soup, but it's actual soup now, so it's whole soup. So what happened? And then they gave me the prune juice coffee because it was hot, and it was like, you gotta drink it, and I thought it was coffee, so I was like, oh girl, no. And it was like, you have to drink it. Oh, they would not let me leave. They'll leave it there. They took my food and everything, left it there for me to drink it. And they was like, you have to poop, like you need to poop. I'm like, oh my god. It was so hard, like, because there's a cut on your vagina. So it's like, I never thought how much it would affect me to dookie, bitch, to dookie. Like, I'm like, why would it be hard to dookie? My butt, it's not my butt. My butt's not cut, no. But that's like a muscle that you got dookie, girl. That was not cute. That's one thing I had to get used to. Plus a cut, I had like a whole cut. But I didn't really feel it. It wasn't like hurting or nothing. So then once that happened, then I dookied and stuff. Then my nurse came in. No, actually my nurse came in the day he was born, when I got put in my room after I woke up and got my apple juice and stuff. And she was like, oh, mommy, you breastfeeding? I'm like, yeah, I want to breastfeed. I'm gonna breastfeed. So I sat up. This lady stuck her hand in my shirt. Why would you do that? Like, I could take my own booba out. She was like, okay. And stuck her hand in my shirt. I was like, and then my baby wouldn't latch on to my nipple. So I was getting frustrated. He was getting frustrated. I was like, no. I'm not about to be doing this. I was already pissed off. She stuck her hand in my shirt for one. So I'm like, no, you can just give me somebody. He's like, no, my mini trachea. I said, no. no, I just want the bottles. Because they want you to breastfeed, so they don't give you bottles at first. So they gave me the bottles. And then what happened after? So then my routine was waking up the baby, feeding them. It wasn't hard to me because I have a lot of siblings, and I used to help take care of them when they were smaller. So it wasn't that big of a deal to me. I was up. I didn't sleep. I mean, I slept when we was in the hospital, I would sleep. In the daytime. In the nighttime, I wouldn't sleep because I felt uncomfortable. So, like, once my family then would come in the morning time, I'll sleep while they watch the baby. Because I don't know, I felt weird. So, like 3 days passed. I'm in the hospital for like 3 days. And then it's time to go home. And we're signing birth certificates and all of that. So we go home. Oh my God. It was like the bumpiest ride of my life. My boobs was like more sore than when I was pregnant. And then I have a cut on my stomach. I mean, not my stomach, on my coochie. On my coochie. So like all the bouncing, oh my God. I was like, because your boobs are getting sore because they want you to breastfeed. That's all that milk. Girl, oh my God, they hurt so bad. So as I got home, where I was gonna be with my baby, I will, it's like regular. Sleep, eat. But then this time, I would not sleep at all. At home either. Like, it was weird. For the first, I would say the first 2 weeks being home, I never slept at nighttime. I would only sleep in the daytime, and it'll be for like 2 hours. With my mom, with my grandma, or boyfriend's there to watch the baby. And I only be asleep for 2 hours. Like, I feel like somebody's gonna try to kidnap him or kill him. Like, no, I wasn't about to go to sleep. So I slept for like 2 hours for like 2 weeks. So yeah, they said that was like kind of like depression postpartum, but I don't think it was. But yeah, so that's the only thing I went through basically. Then my boob, then they give you a bra, like after bra to put on, and the panties, and you can't take a shower. Can't take a shower because they don't want your cut to get wet. So you gotta take a bird baths. That's like so nasty. So I take the bird baths, and your cut is like, oh, I forgot to say before I left my last night there, they took my staples out, and I was up. They didn't hurt. It just felt like they just plucked them out. I still got the little tool they used and everything. And they was like, you want the staples? I was like, yeah, I want the staples. So I kept them, and I still got them. So yeah. And then, so they back to home. They give you a bra to put on, but I didn't use it because I was being hard-headed. And they was like, you need to keep a padded bra on. I'm like, why would I keep a padded bra on? They like to soothe your breasts, like, so it could be, I don't know. They said to keep padded bra on, and bitch, them bras was hurting. I didn't keep no bra on, no. Sports bra only, and that was my mistake. Because then your titties will start sagging, and they gonna start hurting. They gonna start turning purple. Bitch, I thought my boob was gonna fall off. So, yeah. And then my baby umbilical, the little thing that falls off, that fell off like in 2 days of him being home. And then my grandma was like, he gonna be bad as fuck. And now he's bad as fuck. But I still love him. So, and what else happened? Yeah, that's about it. That was my delivery story. I hope you guys liked it. Not liked it. I hope you guys liked it. And if you guys want to hear any other stories or like life as a teen mom, because I mean technically I am still a teen mom. Was teen mom, am still mom, same difference. So if you guys want to hear that story, just let me know. Might take me a minute, but I'll do it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your mama to tell her mama to tell her daughter to subscribe to my channel, share my videos, Go watch some of my story times, my DIYs. You feel me? All right.